Howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. How are we? How are things? I trust. Good enough. I hope. Good enough. Today I too am good enough. Vibing on a middle of the road type of day. I saw a lot of people this weekend. I say a lot. I was COVID safe. Wasn't really a lot. It was a lot for me. And I've been fairly active. Yeah, I feel that. Today is a recharge day, but an unsatisfying one. I've been sitting in this same spot playing video games off stream all day. Just kind of wallowing. It's not extremely healthy, but I don't really have an alternative. So, I'm really sorry that you have to be doing work soon, Sneff. I hope that it is easy. I hope that maybe having a cozy stream on in the background will make it easier to cope with. I don't know. I simply don't know. But I hope. Because that's all I can provide, really. That's all I'm here for. You know? I'm here to make squeaky chair sounds and provide a warmish environment to put on in the background. That's all I got. That's all I got. Oh shit. I'll do it next time. I'm gonna start Instagram and Snap storying my outfit of the day as my going live notification. But I didn't because I forgot. Nala, stop. Don't move my camera. Forgetting is a thing that I'm very good at doing. Can I put that on my resume? I'm very adept in forgetting. Alright, no more jazz. No more jazz. Y'all already know what time it is. It's Dark Souls. The goal is no heat. We don't get heated. Y'all don't even have to pay for the cool zone this time. That's just the vibe of the day. Know what I'm saying? We're going to continue trying to run to the gargoyles a few more times. Just a few more times. And then, after the gargoyles inevitably fails, I'm 100% certain it will fail, we'll go down Blighttown, the back way. Because I don't have the key for the front way. Know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? Oh, forgive me, I'm just checking peer-to-peer.live to see if it still has me listed as offline. I'm pissed. Ahaha! Whatever. So, good news is, I feel as though I have been hearing recently that Twitch has been malfunctioning with like subscriber badges and stuff. The gargoyles will be Gwen and Artorias. Do not curse me. Do not. I know that you desire to curse me, but please refrain. I'm gonna get jinxed. Alright, it's time to go. It's time to leave. What if it's just Ornstein and Smo? Like straight up. Actually, the large club is so good Can I get by? Can I get by? I cannot. I am a dead person? I am undoubtedly a deceased human being. Oh. Can I get a gigantic rip in chat? Yeah, I hear that Twitch has been real malfunctioning lately with like subscriber badges and like viewer count and stuff. Hello, Susanna. That's my first time seeing you in chat. I'm so happy to have you here. Susanna is a friend from Pamphleteer's Discord. But yeah, Twitch is bad and doesn't work. So it's kind of a gamble to place all my eggs in this basket, huh? But yeah. So if things like, hey Sneff, your founder's badge didn't work. An occasional reader on the stream. That's correct. My favorite Twitch stream. I missed Thursday, so I hope I didn't give myself enough time to watch the VOD. I hope that I didn't miss too much. I see it now. I do see it now. Okay, big goop, please fall. What if the goop can't fall? Goop, please fall. It didn't. It can't. Oh no. We can do it. We just gotta go fast. Oh, no, 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 no. I've been caught. It caught on to my plan, my scheme. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you so much for the follow. I decided quite foolishly to give myself a follower sound effect that is startling. And I am in regret. I'm in a state of regret. I regret so many things right now, actually. It is a very special sound. I decided skateboarding is my thing, so I leaned in. Oh, I get the pun, because it is actually the special sound when you do a special. No heat. We decided on no heat. It's good vibes only. It's good vibes only. That's a game that I keep forgetting I need to play on stream. Freaking Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 + 2 = 3 is such a good game. That could be a good vibes game. And while we're playing, I can list off all of the tricks that I can actually do. IRL. In real life. It's my claim to fame. What is all this? Nothing. Don't worry about it. How's everybody doing? How are we? Oh, no, 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 no. I wish I had, like, a ledge I could abuse. Okay. Stop. Okay, the goop didn't come to the door. This is good. This is excellent news. I'm just gonna roll straight past. We're going up. We're going up. Please stop. Don't shoot me. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, let's see who it is. I hope this is easy. Oh, it's the Centipede Demon. I don't remember how to oh! The Centipede Demon is number 2! It's not the Centipede Demon at all. It was Sif all along. Stop. Stop. Alright, this could be very bad. I don't remember how to fight either of these bosses. You're not supposed to be able to hit me that way. Oh, no, no, no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How was your workout, darling?
Good.
Good?
Yeah. It's only 15 minutes, but it was very hard.
Let's go down. Let's go down. Let's go down. Hey! Hawk! I am not winning. I'm very much not winning, unfortunately. We just discovered, we were playing Dark Souls 1, we randomized enemy placement and item placement. We just discovered that the two bell gargoyles are Sif and the Centipede Demon. So we're having a tough time, and we're going to go to Blighttown first, I think. Everybody say hello to the Garden System. We're talking to Hawk right now. The Garden System is a plural system. They stream. Shout out. Yo, we'll get back there. Don't you worry. Their whole thing, they're a delightful group of people, and their whole thing is that they are trying to raise awareness for plurality. They are also mostly queer, and they're a great time. Go follow them. Small leather shield. Today has been a very low energy day for me, so we're just trying to keep it chill, you know, chill and warm. Correction, we are all queer. Even better. Even better. All right. I believe this path should be much, much easier. I was hoping, anyway. Yeah, so today we're just going to kind of try to keep it chill. We're going to chat. I'm going to play Dark Souls in the background. I'm not too concerned about making progress at this moment in time, because it's been a no spoons game. Oh yeah, welcome in streaming the video games as well, who also is from the Pamphleteers. I met, at least, through the Pamphleteers reading stream. And they also are an excellent streamer and a good friend of mine online. They play a lot of extremely technical games that I don't fully understand, but it's very satisfying to watch someone who does understand build like a thermonuclear reactor in Minecraft, for instance. It's funny that both of the streamers I just shouted out are currently playing Shadow of War on the highest difficulty with death counters. So I hope that y'all like that game, because apparently it's the only thing that I'm gonna recommend. How's everybody doing? How was Hawk's stream? Is it all going to plan? I hope the death counter hasn't gotten too high yet. Oh, just a casual run. Oh, very nice. I too am doing a casual run. Definitely a long way off from the thermonuclear reactor. A fully automated farm is about as complex as I'm ever gonna get in Minecraft, so you might as well have built a thermonuclear reactor already. Oh, I'm dead. I'm gonna abuse backstabs real quick. Just let me in. Please, before I die. Help. Time to go. 3 deaths is pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. I had a thought today. This is completely off topic. I promise there was a logical path in my brain that I am, for whatever reason, unable to communicate. But I had a thought today. Since the Twitch affiliate celebration stream on Saturday went so well and was such a good time, I want to set up a goal for a next... I want to set up a goal for the next milestone and another challenge stream. I'm thinking the next one I do should be a fundraiser for a mutual aid fund. I think that would be a really good use of my time and energy, and it would make me feel good. So if y'all want to discuss what the milestone should be, what the challenge stream should be, if you want to discuss what the mutual aid fund should be, whether or not we should have guests, who the guests should be, what the donation incentives should be, all of that is going to be discussed in my Discord, which you can find at !Discord. I'm very excited. 3 cents in ad revenue on Twitch. I've been an affiliate for just over a week now, and I've made, I think, $25. So I feel pretty good. Considering that I had to completely upgrade my PC before I could even stream through OBS. It's barely a drop in the bucket, but it's literally not nothing. No, please. $7. I'm happy to be one of them. I will carry that founder's badge with me for the rest of my days. Oh, I just died. I bullied my IRL friends into getting me up to 10 subs so that all my founder's badges would be gone. Don't be like me. Don't bully your friends. It's not nice. I'm gonna use my broken strong this thing. For the rest of my days, dies immediately in game. Oh no. Internet problems are no joke. I've been having some of my own. It's extremely unfortunate because you're entirely dependent upon your internet service provider. And they're so unreliable because they usually have a monopoly over like half the market. Like in Austin, we have AT&T and Spectrum. AT&T's customer service is legendarily bad, and Spectrum's is only marginally better, and those are the only two options that I have because I don't have the infrastructure for Google Fiber, which is the only other option in the whole city. Oh, shared housing. Yeah. I had those issues in college. But luckily I was living with one person who was very excited about his like $300 router, so. Is the internet nationalized anywhere in the world? Hey, Spectrum Co misery. It's all I got. Because AT&T is, I simply won't do it. Luckily, Spectrum, if you have the patience for it, if you call them and ask about deals, they will try to find you a deal. I got like $20 off my monthly price because I called them and bullied them. This is going poorly. But that's all I got. Because I got a letter in the mail. This is extremely annoying. I got a letter in the mail that was like, here's an offer for internet price that's like less than half of what you're currently paying. Just for you. Limited time. And I was like, great. I'm going to give them a call the next day. The captions aren't showing. Oh, that's right. It's a third-party website and I don't have it open. Because I didn't think this through at all. I'm so sorry. I've been falsely advertising myself. Thank you for that. Yeah, absolutely. Captions. Gooseman. It's such a silly website. stream-cc.gooseman.codes. Turn on. All right, how we doing? How does it look now? Yeah, there it is. Thanks, everyone. Technical difficulties is the name of the game on Biggest Junior's streams. I believe the first stream that oh, it's Triss now. Hey. The first stream that Triss ever attended was I couldn't get my audio working. She jumped in the Discord to discuss. So let's just say I've been blessed to have the help that I have. I'm dead. Where's the help? Oh, and a giant rat over here too. Great, we're blessed. Can I get a shout out for Blessed Randomizer? No, yeah, absolutely. It's been amazing. I have nothing but helpful friends in chat at all times. So even though technical difficulties is literally the name of the game here, it hasn't been too big of an issue. I'm gonna die. Yep. Yeah, no stress. Thanks for coming through it all. I really appreciate everybody who showed up. Today's been kind of a rough day. I wasn't even gonna stream, but I didn't yesterday. And I don't want to miss 2 days in a row because there's only so much time I have in a week to even do this. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely adore what I'm doing. This is my favorite thing that I have ever done for money. And I'm hoping that one day it can be the only thing that I do for money. But when it's combined with a full-time job, you know, it's hard to have energy for both. But luckily, I feel like I'm running in circles that understand. And that's a bless. That's a blessing. A blessing. Not even in disguise this time. Can you believe it? A blessing fully out in the open. Fully out in the open. Alright, the question is, do I use the lightning hammer with a moveset that I don't like? Or do I use the big axe that uses all of my stamina to swing? Depending on the enemy, I think the axe in general does more damage. But I find myself in so many bad situations, I don't know if like the heavy stamina usage is going to be good for me. I guess I'll go back to it just because it's fly, right? Or what about... Forgive my hiccups. Jesus. Let's do the Gravelord sword. Let's give this a shot. Let's do something different. This is just a very... Also, forgive the frame rate. I have not been able to figure out how to improve the performance in this game. I got the DS Fix mod, and I heard that the best way to do it was to uncap your frame rate, but then set it to 30 anyway, which I did, and it doesn't seem to matter. I honestly just might not have the actual machine performance for it. So I just want to thank y'all for your patience, even though I don't have the kind of rig that it normally takes to do video games online. I'm still trying to figure out how to make my game, my computer not freeze and crash all the time, which I think is an overheating issue. I'm probably gonna take it to somebody. I don't wanna fuck with the CPU. Has anyone else overheated or short-circuited a CPU in the past? Or just me? If I die to Big Man... Drink. Faster, please. I've gotten myself in a worse situation than I was in before. Abuse backstabs? Oh, it's the true Dark Souls 1 experience. You haven't? Let me tell you. It's extremely, extremely feels bad. Oh, I thought this guy would do a lot more damage. It feels extremely bad. I think I'm always and forever going to have anxiety about opening up my computer case, because the first PC that I ever tried to work on, I was just trying to... I took it apart to try to use the case. But when the case didn't work for what I needed, I tried to put it back together, and I fried the CPU. And that feels so bad. Alright. Extremely cursed. It's not going according to plan. Time to go. I'm out. The big hands. Oh, yeah, it was static. I guess I just didn't do a good enough job of grounding myself. Luckily, the PC that I built immediately after that one fried, I had a friend who had one of those like grounding bracelets, so I didn't have to worry about it at all. I don't know if y'all have seen those, but they're really nice. Kind of very fly. Yes. This is what I need. Yes. The good armor. Oh, baby. There's no way I can afford it. Oh, I knew it. I just want to be hefty. Should get one of those bracelets, you kind of YOLO it. I did too with this big upgrade. I didn't fry it when I was putting in the GPU, so that feels good. Or the SSD. It turns out it's pretty simple as long as you like regularly touch the metal case of the computer. It should be fine. Should being the operative word here. I also don't have like carpet in my apartment anymore, so that makes a big difference. What has carpet ever done for anybody? You know what I'm saying? Can we talk about carpet? Who in their lifetime has actually seen like a proper carpet cleaner? You know, like a real steam carpet cleaner? Like compared to the ratio of carpet cleaners to houses with carpet is extremely worrying, you know? It's like 1 out of 10. I grew up in a house with carpet, and I lived there for like 18 years, and never once did we have like a carpet steamer. And I simply don't understand like how much gunk buildup were we just regularly walking through or like laying on top of? Because we lay down on the carpet. You know what I mean? It's horrifying. It's a nightmare. Meticulously touch the grounded case. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Had a carpet cleaner around. I know you can go to Walmart and rent them, which might be a particularly American experience. But like, we don't do that. Who goes to Walmart to rent a carpet steamer? Know what I'm saying? Tremendous waste of resources. Although I guess maybe not if I'm worried about how disgusting my carpet is. It's a real dilemma. We were addicted to soda, like as an entire household growing up. So the number of just brown spots that we had in our beige carpet was very bad. It was very bad. Miracle, tranquil walk of peace. Really? Firekeeper soul. That's lit. That's gigantic. For the record, I don't have a freaking sorry, I misphrased this. I'm very tired. I didn't even know you could be up here. This is extremely cursed. Oh my god. Can you even survive this? Nope. So part of this randomizer was randomizing all the keys as well, and that includes the Lord Vessel. So if the Lord Vessel is behind a locked wall somewhere, I think we're just screwed. So like, don't get it too attached to this run, if you know what I mean. Yay. Beep boop. Beep boop beep. Forgive me. Is it extremely unprofessional to check your texts while streaming? Who knows? Honestly, who knows? All right, this time I'm going to do everything I can to get the bonfire just so we don't have to do this again. I promise I'm pretty good at this game. It's just a day, you know? It's just a day. Come to me with your woes. Let's commiserate. No, thank you. Sword is pretty good. This sword is pretty good. I don't think I can complain. This is all kind of cool because these are all items that I've never gotten before in Dark Souls. Like, I never played Dark Souls 1 online, which I think is a requirement for getting the Gravelord's sword, or is it with the Soul of Nito? I don't know. And then there's the Blacksmith Giant's hammer, and like, what kind of a monster kills the Blacksmith Giant? Certainly not me. Couldn't be me. What can I say but got him? We need to get an occult weapon because we have unlimited white titanite chunks here. Okay. Okay. Over here. Over here. Go! Beautifully done. Olympic gymnast material. That is a corpse of a mushroom baby. Kind of sad to see. Kind of sad to see. Alright. Don't worry, y'all. It's a dead sprint to the bonfire. The move is really good. There was an option in the randomizer to make it so that infinitely respawning mosquitoes were all replaced as well. And I 100% said no to that. 100% without even questioning it for a second. I said that is not happening. Hey, don't. Hey, what if I said don't actually? I love how the randomizer has like specific checkboxes for things that it knows would be really, really bad. Like by default, the randomizer does not randomize each and every pinwheel clone, but it does have an option to do so. And it tells you that if you turn this on, it is likely going to be impossible to beat. And also it is likely to crash your game. But they let you do it. That's the kind of freedom that I'm looking for, you know? That's what it's all about. Informed consent. Alright, bring on the big boy. He's stuck. Wonder if he's poison proof. I'm certainly not. I'm certainly not. Cursed? Extremely cursed? Why am I even going this way? I guess the Lord Vessel could be up there. Wouldn't that be fun? It's all gone to shit? It's all gone to shit? Leave? What? This guy doesn't respawn. I'm understanding the issue now. Alright. A shard's not nothing. A shard's not nothing. We take those. Oh my goodness. There's another one. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave is gonna become my catchphrase for this, I think. Alright. We gotta figure out who our Quelaag is. I think there's a 10% chance that bosses can be rerolled as regular enemies. And then there's a 60% chance that if a boss gets rerolled as a regular enemy, it doesn't instead. So I don't know what that math adds up to, but there's a low chance that it could just be a regular enemy. Regular, degular bad guy. This could be very bad. Cool, just stay T-posed, thank you. Yeah, Paul, I remember. I'm just gonna ignore this. See what we got. Fingers crossed for Hollow. It is not a Hollow. It looks like the Asylum Demon, I think. I can handle Asylum Demon. I can handle Asylum Demon. One boss completed would be kind of gigantic. I think no, we didn't even beat the Taurus Demon because it's Calamite. It is the Asylum Demon. No, it's the Stray Demon. Okay, that could actually be very bad. You want something sweet and cinnamony, so you're gonna get Papa John's. I have never heard such contradictory logic in my entire life. But I respect that you're living your truth. So I'm gonna let you have that one. And kind of move on, I think? I also have nothing but respect for your dedication to cinnamon. Just on the whole. Seems like you two have a very good relationship. I've eaten very little today, opting instead to drink a few beers. I don't know if that's healthy. I'm gonna assume it's not. But also, it doesn't really seem like a healthy kind of day, if you know what I mean. Who needs to be hydrated when you could be dehydrated and intoxicated? You know what I'm saying? It's the double whammy. Don't worry too much about the humanities. I have plenty. There's an enemy just outside of Firelink Shrine that drops 7 at a time. So we're just going to let that happen. Alright, I need to get behind this guy as quickly as possible. Because all of his attacks are AoEs directly in front of him. Literally all of them. Oh my god. Don't even know what humanity is? It's the special currency, kind of. You use it for... It's the hard to acquire consumable that you use to become human again, which lets you do online. And some other stuff. Like kindling bonfires, which lets you have more Estus. Yeah, you pay $4.99 for it and you get loot boxes. Correct. I would like to no longer be here, actually. Yeah, it's very useful. It fully heals you when you consume it, which is much better than Estus if you have them to spare, but you usually don't. But in a randomizer, I might just be able to. Because like I was saying, there's that enemy just outside of Firelink Shrine who drops 7 at a time. If I have the patience to fight him again and again and again. Don't do it. Mm-hmm. 100%. I was trying to describe bits to my partner. And that's basically what I did. I was like, it's the special currency that they make you buy that you can only use on Twitch for basically nothing. Basically nothing useful. Can I get a gigantic AO for a legit boss fight? And 1 bell rum? Alright. We have a homeward bone. I don't have a whole lot of options though. AO? Question mark? Also got that rad new emo, baby. Bring on the rads. You're not gonna try to hurt me, are you? Yes. Move, please. Yeah. Estus Flask +1. Seems pretty good. Ayo? I won't apologize for my usage of AO. I think it's pretty good. What is happening? Enemies that can't exist in enemies that can't exist in lava, maybe? Oh, I think I have to kill this guy. I think I have to kill this guy. I think he's counting as an enemy. I missed twice? We've done it. Oh. Forgot about extremely cursed worms. Yep. I knew it. Okay, so I can't use this bonfire, basically. is what they're telling me. Oh, that's really useful. We have a purging stone farming location in case I get cursed, which seems extremely likely. I just want to apologize again for the frame rate. I can barely stand it, so I don't know how you can stand it. This is unacceptable. I'm gonna leave. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, no, 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 no. Please. Please don't. Game engine locked to 30 frames. See, I would be very happy with 30 frames at this point. Watching is always easier than playing. I don't know how to fight giant skeleton dog, so I'm gonna not instead. Tales of Symphonia, I don't think that I have heard of. Play the GameCube version, miss out on the content added. Oh, yeah. Bad Steam ports hurts my heart. I mean, obviously Dark Souls is like one of the more famous examples. Like, it was so badly released that it's only playable with a mod that's called Dark Souls Fix. Like, literally the mouse and keyboard were entirely non-functional, and you couldn't rebind the keys. Like, obviously the intended play experience... Oh, it's Pinwheel. The intended play experience is obviously with a controller, but when you're porting it to PC, you gotta think about that. You know what I mean? You played it without DS Fix and didn't get very far? Yeah, I am not surprised. Oh. Great Chaos Fireball could be really good, actually. If I can find, I mean, if I can get down to the depths, I need the depths key. That's not the depths key. If I can get down to the depths and find Laurentius of the Great Swamp, then I can get a Pyromancy Flame. Great Chaos Fireball, I don't think requires any stats except attunement. Could be really, really good. I'm honestly really impressed that you even tried to play without DS Fix. Golly, this game runs bad. I'm kind of excited to see. I just lost my entire train of thought. Wow. Hello, lizard. Goodbye, lizard. Oh no! It's going wrong. It's time to leave. There's a possibility that there is a downward sloping difficulty curve here. Because I think most of the hardest enemies in the game replaced most of the earliest enemies in the game. So it's possible that the late game enemies will all spawn in as really, really easy guys. Or I'll get the same selection of like 5 enemies that never change. Hello, Andre. It is so good to see you. Stop! This is another setting that I had to manually turn on. NPCs spawning as enemies. He true comboed me! I don't think I should have turned it on. I don't think I should have turned it on. No, 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 no! 100% unacceptable. This is my first time playing a randomizer. I'm not really sure what the strategy is with a randomizer. I think there is like a dominant strategy that people use. I don't know it. So I'm just kind of hoping I can brute force my way through. I don't know. Thoughts on a answers on a postcard? Thoughts? Anyone? Anybody? All right. Am I streaming somewhere else? I am not. What makes you ask? Have you considered not ever doing that again, Andre? Okay. Are you asking because of the performance? No, I think I just have a bad PC. Oh, no. No, I just talked to myself. Don't worry about that. It was actually one of those things where I was like, hey, I might be okay at Twitch streaming because I talk to myself when no one's around anyway. I'm also still mildly uncomfortable with Lord Vessel? It's not. I'm also still mildly uncomfortable with silence. So I just kind of ramble. Talking to yourself is definitely a streaming skill. Yeah. I noticed my first few streams especially, when I had like 0 to 1 viewer. Woo! That was rough. That was rough. That's why I put it in my little chat rules that I like engagement. I don't know. I just feel like there are certain things. Like I used to wonder why like YouTube creators would be like, "Hey, don't forget to follow," you know? But now I understand, because legitimately people just forget to follow, and it's like nobody's fault, right? And so That's why I put it in my little chat rules that I like engagement. Like, come say hi. Because I feel like people just don't think to if they aren't asked to. So I might as well ask. Not mean? You picking up what I'm putting down? I hate these guys so much. I got such a bad roll. These big goops are everywhere. Just vibing. Just vibing. I think part of the reason that I am not comfortable with silence, I got caught on the geometry. What do you mean? I think part of the reason I'm not comfortable with silence is because I am I'm ADHD, so not only is my mind always racing at 300 miles a minute, and I like to hear myself speak, but also like that rejection sensitivity. So often silence in a conversation is because people are unhappy to be in your presence. So you kind of learn to just try and fill that silence. Because having it be silent triggers that same gut feeling that you get when people are put off by you, you know? I don't know, maybe I'm just rationalizing. I know my partner over here is probably thinking that I'm losing it because she always comments about how comfortable I am with silence. And I think that the misunderstanding is that actually I'm just tired a lot of the time. I don't know. I'm a chatterbox when I'm allowed to be. I went off on my cousin. I say went off. I didn't. I am mean to myself, so I exaggerate. But I talked my cousin's ear off the other day because she's like, we were talking about WandaVision and she really liked it. But it's one of those things that I can just talk about forever, how much I hate superhero movies. So like, we were talking about WandaVision and I just talked her ear off for like a full hour straight of why it disappointed me. And I feel really bad because that kind of intensity is not something that people expect. But it's all I got, you know? It's all I got. You give me a topic that I'm interested in and I'll just go. Like a lawnmower engine. Anyway, I don't hate superhero movies. So this is the confusion, right? I hate superhero movies now because I used to love superhero movies. But then I was radicalized by the online left. And suddenly, I have no passion or joy anymore. No, I've started to see the ways that the market is ruining the things that I used to love. And I'm also starting to see all of the problems that were there in the first place. So it's like, when before I would have been fine seeing laser shooty battle, now I'm like, why would you set up a story about grief and coping with trauma if you're just going to turn it into a laser shooty battle, you know? And that's my disappointment. Yeah, it was a big, like, it was a real moment for me because I went to see, I was one of those people that went to all the midnight premieres of all the superhero movies I was boner. I went to all the midnight premieres of all the superhero movies. It's the thing that I loved to do the most. I had a whole group of friends where we discussed it for hours on end. We knew all the lore, all the characters, all the references, the Easter eggs, the whole thing. We were those people, right? And then I went to see Avengers Endgame, and I guess something just changed. Because I walked out of it and everybody was talking about it like it was the greatest thing that had ever been made by human hands, and I just felt nothing. And I had like this whole crisis around my whole personality because like I can't even passionately discuss this thing that I spent hours of my life around anymore. What do I do? What do I do? But it's okay. I mean, Disney Monopoly bad is basically where I've come down at the end of it. I'm trying to reteach myself to just enjoy things, but you know, sometimes it's not that easy. Okay. Alright, I hate this. I don't even think coming down here was really a good idea. Since every item has the potential to be the Lord Vessel, I kind of have to go everywhere. Which includes areas that I'm not ready for. Like I can't get past that fog wall until I get the Lord Vessel. But if the Lord Vessel's down here, then I have to try. Yeah, having peeked behind the curtain, it's difficult to engage with the world on its terms. That is the best phrasing of it ever. And it's just created this distance between me and all of the people that I used to spend hours talking to about these things. And now I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm the fuddy-duddy in the group now. Because I just can't bring myself to throw myself back into it. You know what I'm saying? What do you do with that? What do you do with that? Like, I'm gonna keep watching Marvel movies because of the conversation, you know? I'm gonna stop paying for them, but I'll keep watching them. But you can't miss out on the conversation. Like, the Zack Snyder cut discourse has been very enjoyable to me. There's just so much to discuss. It's such a meaty thing. Because, like, how many billions of dollars or millions of dollars were put into this movie that didn't have to exist? And it's, like, only marginally better than the last one? Like, really? We're doing this? It's amazing. It's amazing. I simply cannot believe that I sat through 4 hours of that film. I know that I've talked about it on stream before, but I'm going to talk about it on stream again. I'm sorry, y'all. The Snyder Cut is an enigma. It's something that simply shouldn't exist. And yet, here we are. Did anybody see that frame perfect dodge there? It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm dead. They spent $100 million to make it different in the first place, and another $70 million to make it the same again. It's genius. And like, the most interesting thing that you can say about the film is like, is it better than the first one? Yeah, probably. But is it worth however many millions of dollars and 4 hours of your time to be like marginally better than the first one when really the series should just end? That's the most interesting thing to discuss, in my opinion. Also, I'm never not going to be mad about Superman. That's another thing. That's another thing I can talk about for hours. Superman is the platonic ideal of a superhero, and everybody just doesn't get it. Nobody gets Superman, and I don't understand how you don't get Superman. His whole thing is that he's good. Vindicating an objectivist is not a great idea. That's true. But really, it's like a Godzilla versus King Kong type of thing. It's like a let them fight moment, because fuck Joss Whedon too, right? I don't know. And Zack Snyder's politics definitely do show in this movie, which is not one of those things that you can talk to unless people are like already plugged into Zack Snyder's politics, because it's so messy the way that he does it. I don't know. He turned Darkseid into a like a Stalin figure, which is so funny. It's so funny. Like, there was a moment where Steppenwolf is talking to... if you don't know who Steppenwolf is, that's fine. Nobody does. There's a moment where Steppenwolf is talking to another unnamed villain, and they're like... And he like specifically, he like exposits. He's like, the reason that we're conquering all these planets is so that all these people will join the collective and worship a higher power, and that's Darkseid. And it's like, really? You're making this a collectivist? He's a CGI guy. Yeah, that's him. You're making this a collectivist versus individualist movie? Really? But yeah, he did it. He did it. He turned Darkseid into a Stalinist collectivist. Can you even believe it? Okay, this guy's gonna kick my ass. Oh! I got him! Guy, even. No, I understand. Oh, there's a dog. Oh, this is bad. I didn't see the dog. Typing is hard. I get it. I'm here for you. Oh! Surprise! Hello? No one invited you to the party. Okay. I'm just gonna hope one of them falls off the edge. The dog didn't. I can still hear it. Oh, the bat didn't. It's another thing. Another thing that's so interesting about this movie is, like, they redesigned the aesthetics of Steppenwolf, but they redesigned him from a boring CGI guy to a boring CGI guy. A boring CGI guy, but spiky this time. How many hours of crunch time, how many millions of dollars went into turning boring CGI Steppenwolf into boring CGI Steppenwolf? You know what I'm saying? Congrats on your pizza, Sneff. What'd you get? Are you a Hawaiian pizza type ho like I am? I hope so. We need more of us in the world. Alright, I'm gonna go farm some humanities after this one. I think I'm gonna need them. I highly recommend, if y'all haven't tried it already, pineapple, ham, and banana pepper on your pizza. Ooh, that could be busted strong if I can hold it. Oh, this isn't the one that I thought. This is the cursed one. This isn't the good one. Do you think Joss Whedon also did it? So it's happened twice now? And we're just expected to accept this? Chicken pizza with Alfredo sauce. Look, I'll tell you what. It's certainly an unconventional pizza, but that doesn't mean it's a bad pizza. That is a delicious pizza. You won't catch me being a pizza purist on here. I'm above that. The Caduceus's shield, I think, is the best one that I have. The Caduceus's. I like pizzas that don't go the standard tomato sauce too. I like a barbecue chicken pizza, and I especially like a barbecue chicken pizza when they put red onion on it. Oh baby. I can see that argument. Tends to come out a little saltier than I'd like. Ooh, you know what I haven't tried actually? Alfredo pizza with mushrooms sounds really good. Really, really good. Alfredo and mushroom is like the best combo. That's the best pasta there is. Alright, it's going to be a hell of a walk back because I can't teleport until I get the Lord Vessel. So we're gonna just do it, you know? I'm gonna ignore as much as I can possibly ignore. This is already a bad plan. I'm serious about this Hawaiian pizza with banana peppers. That is the move. Okay, Bush guy is faster than I am. Bush guy is faster than I am. Carbonara sauces and corned beef? Oh, hell yeah. That sounds like a G-dang jam. Corned beef is so good. I used to work at a cheesesteak joint, and our like specialty cheesesteak was the Philly Reuben. So it was a cheesesteak mixed with like a New York Reuben sandwich, right? So it was chopped beef, corned beef, sauteed onions, Swiss cheese, and Russian dressing, which is like ketchup and mayo with like salt and pepper in it, I think. That sandwich was incredible. I've never seen anything like it anywhere else. Of course that place went under though because it was roach infested. Go ahead and mark that down as 2 roach infested places I have had to spend a large majority of my time. Yeah, is there more to it than that? I know it's like an egg-based sauce. I actually don't think I've had carbonara. Now that I think about it. Eggs and bacon. Not sure what else is in there. Eggy and meaty. Interesting mix. Pork fat. Yo, I fuck with pork fat. I had a big bowl of ramen 2 nights ago. I haven't had good ramen in so long. Oof. I'm really sorry to all the vegans out there, but can you beat a soft-boiled egg that's soaked in pork fat? I don't think you can. I don't think you can. Know what I'm saying? Do you know? You know what I mean? All right. All right, y'all. Vote time. For anyone who knows the difference. Do we leave Blighttown now or do we go down to Ash Lake? I'm kind of thinking go down to Ash Lake so I don't have to come back to Blighttown. Would have gotten buffalo chicken, but you already had your fill of buffalo sauce today? Oh, if you've already had your fill of buffalo sauce today, you've probably had a great day. That's all I'm thinking. Do I have a bow? Nope. I have like a bunch of catalysts and a bunch of sorceries. I should really just invest some souls in attunement and intelligence. Just to have some ranged capability, I think that would be really good for me. Feel great due to the cinnamon. Cinnamon is a vibe for you. Are you a hot tamale fan, like the candy? Basically eat bacon for the fat rather than the meat, but vegan alternatives try to imitate the meat rather than the fat. That is a very good point. It's a revelation. That is such a fine point. That guy's gonna kill me. Never had that candy? It's cinnamon candies. It's not like sugar cinnamon, it's like spicy cinnamon. But it's cinnamon candies, and it's delicious. Have you ever had Red Hots? It's like Red Hots, but in like a gummy form. I say gummy, but it's not like a gummy. It's like a Mike and Ike. These are all very specific references. I don't know. I feel like people eat Mike and Ikes. That's a reference that people get, right? Cage key. Okay, we can get Big Hat Logan. This is great news. Yeah. Hell yeah. That's what we like to hear. I had a gingerbread house kit once that had Red Hots on it instead of like sweet candies, and it was such a surprise, but honestly I was so happy. A Mike and Ike might be an American thing. Low moisture gelatin. Yep, that's it. Mike and Ike's are just fruit candies. Hard shell and gelatin. They're kind of a tough, chewy. The more I describe them, the less appealing they sound, but they're good, I promise. They're good, I promise. Today's been kind of a candy-filled weekend. I say today. This weekend has been kind of a candy-filled weekend. We've been eating lemon Kit Kats, which are delicious. I highly recommend them. And we also tried matcha Kit Kats. Rats. I should have hit the bonfire. We tried matcha Kit Kats from an Asian food market. I don't like them. I can see how you would like them. But they're like very subtle. Rats, literally. Ooh, twinkling. They're very subtle and they're kind of herbal, which for candy is weird. Food science is such a hard topic. I imagine if you get even a little bit into it, you have to kind of dive in. I have a chemical engineering degree. I did an emphasis on like biotechnology, so I took like biochemistry. And we only barely scratched the surface of what food science is all about, but that shit is whack. Whack. And before anyone asks, no, I don't remember any of my degree. I am not smart. Don't worry about it. I've replaced all of that knowledge with knowledge of leftist politics, which I think is far more valuable, to be perfectly honest. I need to go get my bloodstain because it's got 4 humanities on it, and I'll be able to kindle bonfires and have lots and lots and lots of estises, which I think will be extremely valuable. Oh, skeeters. I'm dead. I'm not dead. That's what they say. A lot of it comes back very quickly, but also when I was like doing chemical engineering work, my oh, that's good. That's a key. If we can ever get to Anne Orlando, that is. My anxiety level when I was doing chemical engineering work was just way too high. I have not watched Freaked. What is Freaked? Tell me. Give me the elevator pitch. Let me into your world. I want to like what you like. That is such a thing. Wow, that is such a good point. Like, I saw a tweet the other day. From an indigenous activist, and they were saying like scientists are now discovering the way that like fungus and mycelia connect the entire world literally in a gigantic bioweb. But that's something that indigenous people have known for thousands of years. We've always been talking about how everything is connected. It's like, we don't need white scientists to come in and tell us how these things work. We already know them. And that's such a good point. Like, how much of these like new discoveries in new science did we already know under a different name? Especially if we're taking into account like indigenous tribes and stuff like that. Oh no. And like witchcraft even. Like they know how to make a poultice that cures things. Like that's medicine. They already know. You don't have to know exactly which receptor in the brain it attaches to know that the bark of a willow tree makes a good painkiller. Not to say that science isn't cool and we shouldn't be learning those things. I'm just saying, like, to erase old wisdom and like magic and spirituality and things is just, it's overlooking so much good information that's like already there. Like it's already available for you. It's a movie by Alex Winter where he gets turned into a freak after signing a deal with a Monsanto-like corporation. That's legit. Is it good? I bet it's good if you're asking me if I've seen it. I'm gonna die because everything in here is faster than I am, and I simply don't know what to do with that information. We're gonna use this as a choke point and hopefully come out on top. What the heck? Speaking of Monsanto and Dow, this is a completely unrelated anecdote, but I think about this frequently. I used to work as a door-to-door canvasser for like an environmental nonprofit. And our big campaign that we were doing that summer Honestly, that's most movies for me, Snuff. I get it. I was a door-to-door canvasser for this environmental nonprofit, and our big campaign for the summer was to save the bees by trying to ban the use of a certain class of chemical pesticides that have the same active ingredient as nicotine, like a same chemical structure as nicotine in their active ingredient, I should say. And so part of our big spiel when we would go up to the door was to be like, big companies like Dow and Monsanto are trying to ruin, trying to get our bill blocked. So we need money from people like you to get through. And I remember once I knocked on this guy's door. He listened to the full spiel. And then once I was at the end of the speech, he said, I work for Dow. And I was like, I will leave you be. I will leave right now. It was a very scary time. I thought I was going to get punched, honestly. The number of times I thought I was going to die on that job. I knocked on someone's door once. Mr. T is a trans woman in the movie, so take that as you will. I'm not sure how to take that, because that could either be mostly harmless or incredibly bad. I guess depending on the care that they put in. But if they were putting in care, they probably would have cast a trans woman, so like, who knows? But yeah, I knocked on this person's door once, and they had a sign on the front door that was just a big gun. It was just a big gun. And there was like some joke about how they were legally allowed to shoot me if I was on their front porch. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't knock on this door, actually. I did. They were harmless. They didn't donate, but... But what are you going to do? Okay, the dog is dead. The dog is my greatest rival. So that is an accomplishment. Yeah, that's fair. There were a lot of things that I used to enjoy too, like 3 years ago, that I have gone back to and been like, I enjoyed this. And then I've also had the opposite experience, to be fair. A bunch of things that I've gone to that I didn't like, and I'm like, oh, this shit slaps. I just didn't get it. But yeah. I feel like a cartoon character every time I go into my work history. It's so varied and all over the place. I feel like people think I'm memeing, but it's not a bit. I swear to God. I was a door-to-door canvasser, and I changed tires, and I managed 3 restaurants at once, and I worked in a roach-infested sandwich shop, and I've done all these things. I swear. It was made in the 90s, so it could turn out either way. I'm leaning towards bad. I know that it's been memed on forever, but like, my partner and I watched a little bit of Friends again recently, and the amount of casual homophobia is just, and transphobia too, because Chandler Bing's mom is a trans woman, and she's constantly dead named and misgendered throughout the whole show, and it sucks. She's really fun, though. She's a great character. It's just that everybody around her treats her like a joke. So, ups and downs. Okay, I think these things are easy. They look scary, but I think they're not. Okay, that guy's scary though. I was correct. They look scary, but they're not. I simply don't have enough poison items for this. I'm just gonna have to rely on my humanities. Very few actual jobs, and most of them were as programmer. I've been the opposite way. I'm like, I don't know. My degree that I barely got is such a difficult field that I am extremely underqualified to work the jobs that are actually in my field. But since I have the degree, based off of like pure luck basically, I am overqualified to work most other jobs. So I've just been working a series of shit like minimum wage jobs. I say minimum wage, but they weren't actually minimum wage. It's just to give you an idea of the tier of job, because I don't want to say unskilled, because it was all very skilled labor. Not mean. I don't know. This guy's gonna die. Yeah, like I was overqualified for any comfy job that I wanted. So I was forced to work a bunch of jobs that had no qualifications, even though I have a degree, just because I'm simply underqualified for the degree field that I'm actually in, because I barely scraped by with C's, and I can't work in that kind of a stressful environment because, you know, say it with me, everybody. Executive dysfunction. Well, people will see a chemical engineering degree and they'll be like, oh, this person is just looking for a stopgap job on the way to a real job. Therefore, they won't hire you because they think you're going to quit in a month. That's what they mean by overqualified. They don't want to invest money in you because they think you're going to, like, they don't want to train you because they think you're just going to dip. Which, like, I don't know where you think I'm going to dip to, because I simply cannot get another job. I got stuck for almost a full year changing tires for $12 an hour. Like, that was the hardest thing that I've ever done in my entire life. That was incredibly skilled labor, and it was hard manual labor on top of that. And they had no qualifications, and I was working with a bunch of 16-year-olds. That job should be against the law. Like, straight up. Which rat boy are you referring to, Sneff? I never forget about rat boys. You talking about the rat that almost killed me just now? Because that rat and I are not friends. That rat is not dear to me. Okay, that's good. That's healing items. Put that on the friggin' quick bar. Please, 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 please. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Nope. Nope. I'm out. Yes. That is more than minimum wage for sure. And I am lucky that it is more than minimum wage. But legit, that job is the hardest job that I've ever worked. I made minimum wage making shitty Philly cheesesteaks, so I get you. You did like order picking once, like delivering food? Oh, picking jewelry. Oh, okay. That's the extent of the... Like putting together orders for people? Turned out later that you're hypermobile. Got it. Yeah. Manual labor is also bad for me because it sucks. Mostly, though, just because the management structure of Discount Tire is so shit. And it's so corporate and they're so efficiency focused that you're simply not allowed to take any breaks. Like, manual labor is one thing, but manual labor without the option to take any breaks in the Texas heat is a different thing entirely. Hey, I wish you wouldn't. Please don't parry me. Okay. The disappointing position of having an associate's and no work history at an age where you should, quote, quote, have 10 years of work history. Yeah, that fucking sucks. My dad has a mental health problems. Yeah, I understand. My dad is like a big engineering guy, so he was kind of like my career coach before I decided that I didn't want to fucking be that person. And he always told me that if you go 2 years out of college without using your degree, you become useless. No one will hire you. It has been 3 years out of college without using my degree, so I'm never going to be able to use it. It's a shit system, y'all. Someone should do something about that. Y'all, it seems like the 99% of us that are all fucked over should, like, I don't know, do something about that. I'm joking. I don't want to be like one of those people that's like, you have to do better, you know, because I know a lot of us are suffering from mental health problems or, you know, disability. We should burn a target. We should burn a target, but we should burn it after we take all the shit, because I'm hungry. In Minecraft, I would never ever encourage illegal activity on my channel, Twitch. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm realizing that the reason I failed so hard as a chemical engineer is because I have ADHD, and my executive dysfunction says, no, you're not allowed to do work that sucks. So my brain says no. So instead I'm here, making $25 a week on Twitch. Don't worry, that number will go up. I'm not stressed. I'm not stressed. Legitimately, this is the best community that I have ever been a part of. And it's so wild because you'll see all these people who are like, online friends don't count. And I'm like, I don't know. Hanging out in the Discords with all the support and love that I've been getting from people in there, I think it counts. Especially since I've spoken to most of y'all like over voice chat. Like, what's the difference between that and a phone call? What am I doing? That's right. I'm doing one of these. Actually, probably want the purging stone. Let's put a Elizabethan mushroom in there. Kindle. I don't know. I'm having a great time. Honestly, I talk about it too much, and I'm very sorry for doing so, but my brain says that I must, so I'm going to. If I can make this livable, streaming on Twitch, making skate videos, whatever else, like making clothes for people, whatever else I have to do to be able to work from home, because like I was having a bad day, and then I jumped on the stream and I'm chilling with like 3 of y'all, and now I'm having a good day. If I could get this to be profitable enough to where I don't have to work a shitty corporate job, I think I could truly be happy, which is not something that I ever thought I would say. You got lucky in that the government decided you can't work at all. There's little chance of improving, and you happen to have a reasonably well-paid salary, and you dropped out of the workforce. Cool. So you get the like similar to your salary that you were working. That's good. I'm glad that I'm glad that the like disability things are working for some people, because I know it's not working for enough people. So I'm glad that it's working for you. I'm resisting the urge to be like, oh, I wish that were me. But I am legitimately happy for you. $75% of your last year of actual work, that's really good. Especially coming out of like computer science. Happy for you. Yeah. Saving is hard, isn't it? I guess it's both lucky and unlucky that my partner and I have had to work through the whole pandemic, because we've had a consistent income, albeit a small one, throughout this whole thing, and therefore the stimulus checks that we do qualify for, because we don't make a whole lot, are entirely bonus to what we normally got. So all of our saving over the last year has been just stimulus checks dropped into the bank account, which is great, because the plan is to buy a tiny house for less than $100,000, and then our mortgage would be less than our rent is right now, and we wouldn't be losing all of that money to some fucking landlord. And then if we were living off of the land, like, we could grow food and then do like a community fridge, and like, I don't know, it sounds idyllic, but like naively idyllic, I mean. But we have enough saved for the down payment on a house already, provided that we actually get the land that we're hoping for. Anyway, that's my dream. What do you guys dream about? I do this to myself. You know what? My dreams aren't stupid. My dreams aren't naive. I'm going to work for the things that I want, and I got to stop apologizing for it, because I do this thing. Instead of a landlord, you answer to the bank. Yes. Yes, correct. We answer to the housing market. But yeah, I do this thing where anytime I want to talk about the things I'm actually excited for, the things that I like, my dreams for my own life, I preface it by being like, maybe I'm naive, maybe it'll never happen, maybe it's a pipe dream. But I got to stop doing that, because it's gonna be a pipe dream if I say that every time. Know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be a pipe dream. I want to grow potatoes in my tiny house, and I want to stream, and that's it. That's all I want to do. And I want to skateboard because it's good for my mental health. So I'm going to do it. Anyway, thanks y'all for getting in on the ground floor. You may be boned when you retire. A communist revolution before then would be good. Yeah, that's my retirement plan as well. If I do end up streaming for a living, it'll probably just be enough to live and not enough to save. So yeah, if we could just topple all the world's governments before that happens, that'd be great. Counting on y'all. Thanks. What is that? What is that? What is that? Oh, it's a DLC bad guy. Oh, I might be screwed. I don't know how this dude fights. I'm super screwed. How do you even save with near negative interest? You don't. You're not supposed to, silly. You were born into a poor situation, so you're destined to be one of the poors. Sorry. Hey, it's Chris Castro. What's up? Did you hear my hopes and dreams for the future? I've probably talked to you about this before. Everybody, Chris Castro is one of my IRL friends. One of my meat space buds. Say hello. Yee. No, don't leave. No, don't leave. Please. Die from the fall? They don't die from falling? Question mark? Yeah, Chris, these are my virtual friends. They exist in the digital space on the World Wide Web. I'm trying to be extremely aware. I'm trying to plan ahead here. You know? I'm trying to be extremely aware of like how I treat parasocial relationships. But also, I don't think any of y'all count for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a big enough audience yet to not know the people in it. Like, I do know you guys. To an extent, of course. But I don't feel like I'm encouraging parasocial relationships here. And I definitely don't think that I will ever be predatory, so... I don't have the energy to be predatory. That sounds like a whole second job. That was a bad joke. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Getting down this tree is going to be impossible. Yeah, you really should, Paul. I mean, gee dang. I'm kind of just vibing because this is what I was doing anyway today. You know what I mean? And also, there's a very real possibility that the longer I stream, the more likely I am to get raided. So I'm counting all my chickens, putting all my eggs in that basket, you know? All right, so here's the plan. We skip the DLC enemy that I don't know how to fight entirely. I'm going straight for the ladder. Y'all with me? Okay, cool. That was very bad. Oh, it's a toxic guy? Oh, I'm dead. I have just died. Yep. Toxicity is not something that you can just survive, so... I panic rolled off a cliff. I survived it. Quick, where's my divine blessing? Whoa! I survived it for a brief moment, but I need to run. The toxicity of our city, am I right, chat? Yo, hit me with more System of a Down references. Oh, this is bad. That's the Iron Golem. So that's our 2% chance that any enemy can be replaced by a boss. That's what that looks like. Oh, that's a Black Knight. Oh my god. Oh my god. The toxicity of our city, am I right, chat? I don't know. I wish Andy was here. We could talk about growing food. She has a beautiful garden. I saw it in a video. Good night, Paul. I promise we will play Minecraft eventually. It's just been a tough weekend. Thanks for understanding. Yup. Yup, 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 yup. Alley-oop. Yee. There's a ladder. I didn't even know there was a ladder here. Feet? What about feet? Are you playing into the Dark Souls meme of Miyazaki loves feet? Because I get it. Okay. You are not allowed to exist. Toxic guy has got to go. Oh, baby. Titanite slab. Okay, I am realizing that I need to start investing in sorcery, though. I feel like that's going to make me a much more survivable, because I have so many sorceries. Things like fall control could be huge. When's the last time I tinkled? It was before the stream started. Let me meditate and focus on my bladder real quick. I feel pretty good. You know what? Remind me when I finish my drink. You don't have to redeem it again, but remind me when I finish my drink, and I will tinkle. I'm probably just gonna keep going for a while, because this is just kind of chill. I'm just kind of vibing. I'm having a good time. Okay. The Black Knight fell. That is a great sign. Thank you for asking, by the way, Chris. I need to start saying thanks for reminding me to tinkle. It's another one of my ADHD things. I don't forget to hydrate unless I'm actively drinking alcohol. Then I do forget to hydrate. But yeah, I don't forget to drink my beverage because it's stimulating to do so. I definitely forget to pee. I'm leaving. Wow. Can I get a gigantic wow in the chat, please? How was the phone call, Bubby?
Good. Kelly lost her mail piece, so she was wondering if I saw it.
Oh, yikes. Is it here?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
It's the most beautiful part of the game. Okay. Who did the Hydra turn into is the real question. Oh. 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 I'm not gonna lie, I straight up listened to this song. Like casually. It's a G-dang bop. It's a gosh darn jam. Pyromancy. Cool. Kind of useless for me right now. Help, I'm stuck. Help. Oh, sick. It turned into a tree. Oh, it turned into a pinwheel. Even better. What's up, Stinky? It turned into a pinwheel clone. Not even pinwheel. Hey, the skull lantern. Sometimes you get blessed. Not always. Not always, but sometimes. Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris. Would you get in contact with my little brother? And would you ask him if he's free tomorrow night to play Remnant from the Ashes? Off stream, totally cash, just us. I really want to vibe with you two. You know? Thanks, B. Thanks. I was told that it is a very good idea as a streamer to find separate time for streaming video game playing and casual video game playing so that you don't lose interest in the thing that you love to do by making it entirely a job. So I'm doing that. And I want to play a game off stream with my little brother and Chris Castro tomorrow. Mushroom. Sending pictures of feet is a paid service. I have not set up that paid service yet, but I'll let you know as soon as I do. Also, welcome. Lovely to see you. I've been thinking about potentially, because Twitch is terrible for monetization unless you're like really, really big. This is kind of a new build. Yeah. Were you here for the beginning of the randomizer? The hammer has been replaced. Yeah. I like the moveset on this sword better, and it's all physical damage. So, so I thought it was a good move. Because they do similar damage, but it's not split. Know what I'm saying? I'm realizing right now, at this moment, that I can't teleport. So I will have to climb all the way out of this tree to get back up to Firelink. I'm going to have to manually do it. I'm kind of losing my mind. That's a freaking bone wheel? Okay, it's dead. We're good? Oh, this is a blessed room. What the heck? What the heck? How you doing, Mushroom? I'm happy to have you. Oh. Leave? Fall off the edge, please? I mean, gosh. Cool. I still have the hammer, don't you worry. I'll swap to it if I need it. I'm just kind of hoping I don't need it, to be perfectly honest with you. I know there are items on top of these mushrooms in here, and I don't remember how to get them. Let's see if we can figure it out. Because remember, any item could be the Lord Vessel. Oh, he's still at Mom's. That's okay then. No stress. Okay, there's a door up there that I have to be able to get into. When I cut my hair and got the mohawk, did it feel good as fuck or did I feel weird about it? I felt really weird about it the first time I tried. And then I felt really good about it the second time. Right now, as of this moment, it's my favorite haircut that I've ever had. It feels cool as fuck. It's very low effort. But there was a time when I was very weirded out by it. I'm just gonna not fight you, actually. Thanks. You trying to do the same thing, friend? Cause that's a jam. Cause I'm here for that. Also, you can't tell, but I tried to dye it purple with by the way, I think what happened the first time that I tried to do it was that my hair was really, really short at the time. So it didn't look like an intentional mohawk, it looked like a failed buzz cut. For anyone out there who wants to do like a mohawk type vibe, try to make sure your hair is just a little longer. Just think about hair. Same, just think about hair. Yeah, I tried to dye my hair, but I did it with a dye that's like not for brunette hair, and I didn't bleach my hair because I'm not going to bleach my hair. You can't make me do it. I'm kind of thinking that I shouldn't. Yeah. I'm not gonna rest at this bonfire. Yeah. So I can homeward bone out if I have to. So yeah, my hair is technically purple. It's just so dark that you can't see it. Isn't that fun? Chris, is it spring break for y'all? Is that soon? Has it already happened? How is spring break gonna work for everybody this year? Like the weird in between of COVID being over and it still actually being 100% not over. I don't think people are gonna handle that super well. I imagine since there are some vaccines out there, South Padre Island is gonna be like wet and wild, if you know what I'm saying. Texas A&M University got 1 day for spring break. I am ferociously angry for you. That shit blows chunks. To discourage people from traveling. I mean, yes, I get it, but also, fuck school. They shouldn't be able to tell people what to do like that. Yeah, I'm paranoid about spring break too. Because on the one hand, you know, COVID, people dying. But on the other hand, I work in a COVID testing lab. So if people get COVID tested again, I'll have more work to do. Which could be nice for pay. I'm sorry, that's a joke, by the way. It's a joke in poor taste, but it is a joke. Hello, Andy. It is lovely to see you. Everyone here probably already knows. But if you don't, please go watch Pamphleteer's YouTube videos. They are so good. If you're in my Discord, I have posted one of her videos in the Communal Soapbox channel. It's about lightsabers and color theory, and it's grand-tastic. Anyway, how you doing tonight, Andy? I found it, by the way. I found the way up. Oh, I just realized I already rested at a bonfire here. I can't bone out. Looking at Texas, the 7-day average for cases is like 4,000. Is that low? It still seems high. Right? I saw a Twitter post from a nurse that said there are no COVID cases in the ICU today, which was incredible. I don't know where they worked. Having some stress, not getting work done, starting fights with loved ones. Oh, I know. I'm really sorry to hear it. Yeah, bad sleep is the worst. I've been having kind of a rough day to catch up from a draining weekend. So it's a real low energy, kind of a warm, cozy stream today. Less than it was 2 weeks ago. That's good. But yeah, I mean, spring break is just going to make it go. You get it. You get it. We haven't had any work to do in our lab for like the last month or so. Which makes me think that people, well, it doesn't just make me think. I know for a fact people aren't getting COVID tested anymore. Which on the one hand, it's a good thing that frontline workers are getting vaccinated. On the other hand, it's a bad thing if people are feeling very confident about COVID being over. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How are you doing, Goose?
Good. Just playing Animal Crossing.
I'm surprised you don't have any like music going or something.
I'm very focused.
Oh, I'm happy for you.
I didn't want to mess you up with the TV.
Oh, I really appreciate that. I honestly, we gotta figure this out. So, Marissa and I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. We have 2 rooms essentially. There's out here and there's in the bedroom. So unfortunately, every time I stream, she has to put her whole life on hold because the microphone that I use could pick up like TV sound. And I love her very much for putting the thought and effort in. But yeah, it kind of suck.
No.
She says no. She's very sweet. Oh, thank you, Chris. It got a little bit uglier when I rearranged so that I could have this corner as like a studio. So our apartment got a little bit uglier recently. I'm sure you'll see it soon enough. I will be fully vaccinated 2 weeks after April 6th. So hit me up then. Hit me up then. For some friggin' beer pong or something. I don't know. What do people do? Oh no. Oh no. The sand dunes. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that it won't be till the summertime, since y'all are both in school. What are you gonna do about that? Don't be like me. I went on vacation like every other weekend when I was in college, and boy howdy did it hurt my grades. But I mean, bad grades, good mental health. You gotta pick one. At least I did. Man. The way that school works is a hill, like just tearing it all down to the ground. That is a hill that I'm willing to die on. Homework should never have existed. That is a crime against humanity. You think I'm joking, but I'm not. I can't even begin to explain the number of kids who have been traumatized by the fact that they never get a break. They have to take their work home with them always since they were young children. That is unacceptable. Not to mention like making kids feel bad because they're not good in certain subjects. Oh my goodness, just give people the opportunity to explore what they want to explore. Jesus. Learning by free association. That's what we got to do. We got to let children freely approach education, because forcing kids to learn things isn't going to make them learn any better. Let me tell you, it made me learn worse. Anywho, y'all already know. You already know. We're all on the same page here. Big old group of friends. We get it. Going up. Yeah, school's a problem. School's problematic. School is canceled. Can I get an F in chat for the higher education system being canceled on twitch.gov? Excuse me, where's the ladder? Excuse me, how do I leave? Anyone? There's the ladder. Jesus. Jesus. Shower and cook, watch Callum play soccer. Very fun. It's an extremely unassuming ladder. And it's, yeah, you enjoy it, Chris. Tell Callum I said hello. It's an extremely unassuming ladder. It's an extremely cursed level. How do I leave? Please. Jump. I made it. Stuck on the geometry. Yeah, it's extremely cursed level. I usually am an unapologetic fan of FromSoft games like Dark Souls, Sekiro, etc., etc. However, Callum is a real name that real people have, yes. I believe it's Scottish. He's very Scottish. Yeah, it's cool, right? Unfortunately, his friend group has taken to calling him Claim or Clum. So, no rest. No rest for the Scottish. What was I saying? Game design. Yeah, game theory. Yeah. There is one area of every Dark Souls game that I will never, ever, ever be able to defend, and that is the area that is extremely vertical, and you have to fall with no jumping mechanic in the game, mind you. You have to fall down onto like certain narrow ledges to get items. There is one of these in every Dark Souls game. At least one, I should say, and Bloodborne. And they are extremely cursed. I hate them so much. Listen, I adore FromSoft. If there ever was a company that I'd be like, they always make a good product, it would be From Software. Which you can't say for any company. You know, that's extremely high praise coming from someone who thinks companies should all burn to the ground. You know what I'm saying? However, Poison Swamps, fucking stop it. The tree where I have to fall down and pick up items on the way down and you can't go back up, stop. Stop doing it. Dark Souls 2 is the worst example because there's, I don't know if anyone's played it, but if you have Brightstone Cove Sildora is an area of the game where there are items, there are like 3 or 4 branching paths that are all on a downward falling thing. Like you have to fall down and there are 3 or 4 branching paths that you can fall down. There are items on all of these paths and you can't go up. You cannot go back up without teleporting and just restarting the whole thing. So every time I play the game, because I am compulsive and I have to pick up every item that I can, every time I go through the game, I play through the same area 3 or 4 times at minimum. That is if I don't die on the way down, and it's Dark Souls, so I might. 3 or 4 times at minimum just to get all these items, and they are usually useless. Absolutely garbage items. And it makes me so upset that they design these things this way. It is truly a sin. It is a blight upon humankind. I cannot believe that they get away with this. Anywho, follow me on Twitch for more hot video game takes. Or I guess pretty cold takes. I feel like everybody understands what I'm talking about here. Also, the poison swamp thing. You just get that one intuitively. You don't even have to think about it. I just got backstabbed? Hello? I feel like I could be a game design critic. I just can't write. I just need a translator to put my thoughts into flowery language. Yes, Goose?
Would you like a Boca burger?
I would absolutely adore a Boca Burger at this moment. Thank you so much. Everybody say thank you, Goose. Oh, it's Blighttown. Don't you know? Blighttown is infamous for its frame dropping. Don't worry, I'm leaving. Yeah. I can't get this game to perform at a consistent 30 FPS. The frame rate is absolute shit, especially in Blighttown. I'm really, really sorry. Please don't leave. Please don't leave. What was I saying? Oh yeah, everybody say thank you, Goose. She's making me dinner. I love her. Don't worry, she's not working too hard. She's just microwaving some burgers. Everybody who's a subscriber to my channel or has collected enough kickflips can use the rad emote to tell Goose how rad she is. Mushroom says thank you, Goose.
Thank you,
I'm trying to figure out how to make people subscribe. Like, what are the tricks? How do you convince people to buy things? That's such a hard skill. I never buy anything. I don't spend money. Mushroom says, hey Goose, guess what?
What?
She says, what, Mushroom? Mushroom says, you're rad, and they don't need an emote to tell you that.
Oh my gosh. I do recommend the emote though.
She is very honored, and this is her words, not mine. She says, I do recommend the emote though. I promise that's not me trying to sell it. She did say it. All right, let's say we farm a little bit of humanity up, huh? Let's do that. Actually, we could do New Londo. I'm gonna go up to Firelink first anyway. Sneff told me to tell you McCheesed. There was no elevator there. Propane and propane accessories. Like that? God damn it, Bobby. Like that? Hit me up if you need some more hit me up if you need some more Hank Hill impressions. I have died. I have died. It is extremely unfortunate that I have died. Hey, someone clip those Hank Hill expressions. I want to see if they're any good. I'll do it. I'll do it myself. I'm dead. No. Hey, 1 point in favor of Sekiro. You can pause it. I'm just going to say that. I'm just going to say that. At Jacob Geller, you can pause Sekiro. Sorry, that's a little in-joke. I've got a one-sided rivalry going with one of the coolest content creators on YouTube. Hello, yes, I'd like to leave. Thank you. Bye forever, Blighttown. I am dreading the thought. I am absolutely dreading the thought that I explore every area in the game and I don't find the Lord Vessel. So I have to come back and do the other half of Blighttown that I skipped by coming in the back way just to find the Lord Vessel. You know it's going to happen because randomizers have never ever been kind to me. I don't do well on random number generators. You will return to Blighttown sooner or later. You're not wrong. Well, actually, you might be wrong. Well, no, you might not be wrong. I know I have to go back down to the demon ruins. But please, please, Lord, let me skip Blighttown. They always come back to Blighttown. Why did it have to be poison swamps? How do you do an Indiana Jones impression? Quick. Give me pointers on Indiana Jones impressions. Poison swamps. Why did it have to be poison swamps? I just gotta make it to Firelink. I just gotta make it to Firelink. Hey, y'all seen that meme that's like, I just gotta get through this week. I just gotta get through this week. I just gotta get through this week. And it's like scribbles all over the place. That's the most relatable meme of all time. Is this fun for you? No. I mean, kinda. Just out of curiosity, like, is it Blighttown and the rest of this... Is it just Blighttown and the rest of this playthrough is the shit? It is a good time, but mostly because I'm stepping outside of myself and I'm thinking about this playthrough through the lens of an audience member. I'm doing a little bit of self-flagellation, like I'm doing a little bit of on-purpose suffering for the sake of my audience. Is this fun for you? That's very funny. Yeah, it's fun. Dark Souls is a very slow kind of fun. Criticisms are of developer choice, not of objective flaw. Well, I mean, depending on how deep you want to go into this conversation, right? Because, like, there is no such thing as an objective flaw. But I know what you're saying. And I think, yes, they are very good at getting across their intended play experience. However, there are certain moments that I would say were slip-ups and not the intended vision. Those being, like, the Bed of Chaos. The Lost Izalith is completely unfinished. Things like... I mean, the Poison Swamp clearly isn't a slip-up. It is definitely a choice that they have made, and they've made it like 7 times. I just don't like the choice. But there are some things, like a lot of these games just go unfinished. Like in Demon Souls, the 6th Archstone, they just didn't have time to finish it. So they just broke it. They didn't let you go there. Thank you so much, my sweet, sweet love.
You're welcome.
Come here, Andre. Come here. You dropped 7 humanities, so I'm farming the shit out of you, baby. But yeah, I think you're right. I think for the most part, there is no real criticism. Like, everybody who comes at Sekiro for not being, like, not having diverse builds. Oh, he doesn't drop 7 humanities every time. Oh. People who come at Sekiro for not having diverse enough build is like, that's not what they want. That's not what they want for the game. And it's pretty obvious that it's not what they want for the game. Yeah. I killed Andre for nothing. But Andre has also killed me probably 7 times in this playthrough. So Self-defense is all I'm gonna say. Or I'm just screwed. We're gonna do New Londo because it's not actually ghosts, and that means I can do it. Just because I'm not brave enough to go back to the gargoyles. Tyr, you weren't here for it, but we discovered what the gargoyles were replaced with. And it is Sif and the Centipede Demon. So, fuck that, is all I can say, really. They didn't try to put builds into the game and forget it. Yeah, they realized it's a massive part of them. Yeah, that's true. That is a really good point, because it's like a balancing act, because in a lot of these at the same time, yes, it's a balancing act, because in a lot of the Dark Souls games, there are certain bosses that you have to, like, unless you're really good at the game, you have to respec for, because they're built for like certain builds. Like the Dark Lurker in Dark Souls 2 is famous for, like, if you are not a magic build, you're fucked. But Sekiro completely avoids that by curating, and it's actually for this reason that they have the best boss design, because they know exactly what the player character is going to look like when they get there. So they've curated the bosses to be perfect for you. Perfect for you based on the curve of where you are in the game. And holy shit, they are the best bosses ever made in any video game. And I say that without hesitation. Without any hesitation. Sekiro bosses are the best bosses in any game that has ever been made. No hyperbole. Do I have the ring that lets me traverse the dark? Absolutely not. I'm just looking for items. I'm hoping to get the Lord vessel so I can teleport. Because unfortunately, everything is random, including key items. I have delicious dinner next to me, but I'm having such a wonderful time. I think I can push it off 20 minutes. I can get to 3 hours here. I think I'm gonna try. This is bad. So there's an archer back there, but also this knight is just right in my way. Oh, he's gonna die soon, actually, so it's fine. Still possible to be good enough to win their boss or 3 ahead. Yeah. Yeah. I do Lady Butterfly first every time I play through the game, because I've gotten really good at the game now. It's extremely satisfying. Sekiro is so perfectly curated. It is the only game I've ever played where I enjoy losing, because I am excited to go back and fight that boss again. Like when I'm fighting Owl Father, I don't care how many times I die. I will sit and I will fight Owl Father for hours on end. I actually have, like, I've done 3 or 4 streams now for 2 or 3 hours each, where literally all I did was do boss gauntlets. As fun of an idea as that would be, Mushroom, I know a lot of people are really uncomfortable with, like, watching people eat. So I'm probably just gonna not eat on camera ever, if I can avoid it. That's why on my marathon stream on Saturday, I put on the be right back screen and I just ate kind of far away from the mic so I could still talk to chat, but nobody would have to watch me. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Okay. Please don't. Or don't, whatever. Yeah, how dare you try to tell me what to do. That being said, I think I was in the beginning of trying to say this earlier in the stream. This is cursed. This is extremely cursed. I am a dead person. I'm a dead limbo. I was in the beginning of trying to say this earlier in the stream, but, like, I'm probably going to seek some third-party monetization in order to escape the fact that I will probably never be Twitch partner. So I was thinking about like Patreon rewards, and I think it would be really cool to do like regular challenge streams or like regular fundraising streams, and then Patreons could like vote on what the challenge is and whatnot. That sounds like a good idea, right? I don't know, could be cool. If they want you at your gaming, they gotta hand you your eating. Nah. Nobody's gotta suffer. Honestly, really and truly, I am at the point where I am trying to earn viewership by being watchable. So like, if anything, if I can't handle them at their not enjoying eating, then I can't have them at their watching uncritically. You get me? You get me? It's the other way around, basically. Viewers have the power in this situation. Is all I'm trying to say. This is how, theoretically, democracies should work. Is that I'm accountable to you because I actually need you. Another channeler, huh? We're gonna be doing this a lot, huh? Winged Spear, Smuff's leggings. Yeah, I'm basically begging for scraps at this point. Which is why I love y'all, my scraps givers. Thanks for giving me scraps. I'm trying to be aware of that power dynamic at all times. So that hopefully, if my viewership does take off in the future, I can be aware of it in the other direction so that I don't abuse it. You feel? I want to be responsible. I want to be responsible. And I think some of y'all, some of my founding members or whatever, are going to be excellent accountability tools. Providing invaluable entertainment. I will be your clown. And I'm not even ashamed. I'll take one of these. I checked the box that allows enemies to spawn where they don't fit. And I think I regret it. You know what's good though? Is that, oh fuck. What's good though is that I think I can re-roll the randomizer without deleting the save. So if I get completely and totally hard locked, like if I don't get the Lord Vessel, I can re-roll and just see what's in my inventory. Which honestly could be really fun. I could just do that. Oh no, you know what I just remembered? I have forgotten to upload so many VODs to my YouTube channel. Twitch only holds them for 2 weeks, they're gonna get deleted. I guess I know what I'm doing tonight. Yikes. Gigantic yikes. Oh, thanks for the big old green heart. Hey, that's my most used emote in your Discord server. I'll probably need to go acquire that for your channel. You have a wonderful night, Andy. It was lovely to see you here. Yeah, good luck with getting some good sleep this time. In fact, I think this is probably going to be my last run through New Londo. I'll try not to die. I'm not going to throw, I swear. Ah! I don't remember the bush guy. I don't remember you at all. Freaking rats. If anyone has any small streamers that they want to recommend for a raid, go ahead and start looking to see who's online. I'm always looking to support as many people as I can because I know they would do the same for me. If not, I'm sure I can find somebody. So don't worry too much. Oh, I forgot how much this sucks. Nope. No. Got him. Yeah, so apparently those guys, they only spawn in like 2 places in the original version of the game, and they are not supposed to respawn. But they've replaced enemies that do respawn, so they are exceptionally troublesome for this playthrough. Like, so bad. Like, so bad. But don't worry, we'll get through. I will not allow myself to be bullied by random enemies. No! Or maybe I will allow myself to be bullied by random enemies because this is stinky. Got him! Dung pie. Totally worth it. Okay, cool. I told you I wasn't gonna throw. Okay, can't go that way. I'm not about to try to make any dangerous jumps. Not in Dark Souls 1, thank you. I'm gonna get ambushed in this room, right? Or is it this one? It's this room. This is not the most cursed of all rolls. There could be worse enemies in here. Like, for instance, the Iron Golem inside the Ancient Hollow. Extremely bad. This stab move combined with a nice chokehold door is going to be incredibly useful. I imagine that it will carry me through the rest of the game. Oh, hello, Phalanx. How are you? My eyes are on fire. We're almost there. We're almost there. I'm going to complete as much of New Londo as I can, and then I will return to Firelink Shrine, and then I will go eat dinner. And it will be glorious. Hello! I am not cursed. What do you got? Blooming Purple, Mask of the Sealer. That's fitting. Okay. And incredibly useless. But they can break the curse. Oh! Hello, dearie. Please don't. Cool. Cool. I want everybody to look and see how good I am. Did you see that? Did anybody see that? Was anybody watching? Please? Oh, howdy. What in the heck? Katarina Gauntlets, White Titanite Chunk. I have half of the Katarina set. That's kind of dope. Souls is good. Going up, 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 up. Thank you. Thank you so much. I feel seen and valid. I feel you. My whole heart. That's right. I can't use this until I do the thing. It's the key to the seal. So I need another big key before I can come up in here and do anything useful. That's always really good to hear. That's not a key. The elevator doesn't work until I unflood. Until I unflood New Londo. Can I get some thoughts and prayers for the Lord Vessel on this body? Just real quick. Thoughts and prayers, please, 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 please. It's not it. That ain't it, Chief. I'm just gonna get on the roof. Thank you. Nothing on the side. Alright, we're almost done. Don't worry, y'all. I will free you from your torment very soon. The greatsword is cool. I gotta say, the greatsword is cool. Alright, let's go back to Firelink. We're done with what we can do here. I guess we have to do the bell gargoyles so that we can get into Sen's fortress. I might try to go around the Taurus Demon direction next time. Let's actually, yeah, let's grab myself one attunement slot. Yeah, so next time I'm going to try to go around the Taurus Demon direction. I'm going to try and hope that Calamite falls off the bridge and dies so that I can go talk to Solaire so that I can have someone to summon for the gargoyles. This is the plan. This is the plan. It's going to go great. It's going to go great. I'll be streaming again on Wednesday. I don't know what I'm going to stream. I kind of wasn't that into ukulele last time, so I might do Rayman Legends. I might do this. I might do golf if anyone is hanging out in the Discord and wants to play golf. I don't know. It'll be fun. Come say hi. I love you. Let's see who's live. Who's live is Patch. What else is gonna go great? Tell me. Tell me, please. That delicious hamburger. You are not wrong. I'm so excited. Actually, you know what? Blaupanzer is playing Dark Souls. She is going great with whatever condiments. Thank you so much for coming. Blaupanzer is streaming Dark Souls as well, so I think that would be fun. Thanks for coming along, y'all. Everybody who shows up for these raids helps me out in a big way too, as well as helping out whoever we're raiding into. It's very, very kind. If you have the emote, spam it. Spam rad raid in the chat. That's the move. That's what we're gonna do from now on. It's gonna be rad raid. Okay, cool. All right, smooches everybody. I'll see you next time.